put on a fantastic performance at Karate Combat, did Kat Nelson, and this should be this is a striker versus a grappler. She don't want no touch of the gloves.
Nah, so you can get in close and feel the range. No, you got to earn that.
But Iasmim is trying to hawk her down.
Yeah, those strikes were just
to set up.
Work her way in.
Kat's going to want to keep pushing that head and get her hips low. But the way that she's locked in, it's tough because she's got both her legs wrapped up.
And this is right where she wants her.
And like Julian is saying, he's like, don't settle. She wants to keep pushing on the head and then work to get her back flat on the fence, just like that. And then she's going to get her underhook with her right hand. And Iasmim, she's going to want to try to get her level back down so she can pin her up against the cage and work for another takedown.
Yeah, she needs to drop down to get her arms back around behind the legs there. Get her knees together if she wants to get that double. Because fighting up here, up top here, you know, like heavyweight wrestlers, is not going to do the trick. She can utilize this here to hold her if she wants to, you know, strike and land those knees and stuff like that, but she's not going to be able to take her down here. She needs to slide that grip, that body lock down a little bit lower down on the hips there of Kat Nelson.
And Kat's going to want to keep on making sure her weight is low because Iasmim can go and mat return her on the backside. But she's doing good.
Yeah, she just needs to keep on moving. Sometimes fighters, when their back is up against the cage there, they just want to settle and hold down. Now you got to keep on moving like what
good elbow on that break. Nice clean kick to the head.
Yeah, how tired are Iasmim's arms right now after trying to force that takedown there?
Oh, she dropped her with a straight.
She came in.
That was a nice straight right. She's going to want to still be careful.
Push down on that knee and get that leg out.
Iasmim trying to control the foot. And with those long legs, I think she's still buzzing a little bit.
You can hear Julian calling for her not to settle.
It's less than 2 minutes left here. Iasmim on the back there of Kat Nelson.
And they're still dry. But Kat is already starting to try to work her hips out and get her butt to the mat, which she did.
Iasmim looking to mount.
And yeah, she's got to go 2-on-1 on one knee and start trying to push to get Iasmim's left knee out. She wants to get her knees out of the knee line.
Kat needs to tuck her chin down tight as she's trying to fight for hand control and work her way back up. You don't want to just stand up with your neck up high and give Iasmim any bit of opportunity to sink in that rear naked choke is what she's looking for right here.
Yeah, she's sawing across the face with that wrist and forearm. She's got that body triangle.
And now this is a lot harder to get out of because she's going to want to try to get to the side of where the figure four is locked and try to break that grip. So sometimes when you get in the figure four, sometimes it is just a waiting game.
Great toughness and composure from Iasmim after getting rocked.
Yeah, and I think she's not even trying to, you know, go balls to the walls to get the submission. For her right here, man, it's just a matter about, you know, resting, catching my breath, because who knows how the damage there of that right cross there sat her down, and she's still, you know, trying to get her wits about her.
Yeah.
Those long limbs. Kat doing a good job of keeping her chin down. Short time.
10 seconds left here.
And for Kat, for the next round, you get her hurt, don't go to the ground with her.
Make her get back up.
Yeah, disengage, create some space, and just tell her to get up.
Yeah, I think up until that last, minute there of the fight, I had Kat winning it with the strike. She sat her down a couple times there, but Iasmim, man, she might have been able to steal that round in the last 30 seconds.
I'm not sure if she stole the round, but she definitely improved. It was a great first round. As was expected, the striker got the better of the stand-up.
Yeah.
And the grappler got the better of the groundwork.
Look at the feet of Kat Nelson. I wonder if something happened to her feet there. I know her corner was putting ice on it, and the way she was like bouncing on it, I don't know if.
You ready? Fight!
Iasmim might use a 1-2 to close the distance.
And it's like, she's going to want to take you down now.
Yeah, you need to continue to circle, keep your back off against that cage. I'm not kicking anything above the waist there, because I don't want Iasmim to, catch it and utilize it to take me down.
Don't even hit, just keep on getting out.
Yeah, exactly. If
But
I'm Kat
Kat can
Nelson,
still get a
I'm just
counter-strike.
utilizing my boxing, man. Forget the kicks as a whole.
Yeah.
Because she's going to go forward, and she kind of keeps her head on a straight line. You can make her run right into a hard shot.
And a kick makes you susceptible to a takedown.
Exactly. Because all my opponent has to do is shoot in on that takedown and grab a hold of my body before I can get my leg back down. The higher the kick goes, the longer amount of time it's going to take to get back down to the ground. So that gives my opponent more time to take me down. If I'm Kat, I'm just low kicks. Calf kicks and boxing. Calf kicks and boxing.
That girl is big, though. She's just able to walk through a lot of
She really
that.
is.
But she's getting tired. Kat is bringing the heat.
Now Kat needs to bring the fight to her. Boxing. Forget the kicks, just boxing. That right there, that's what Kat Nelson needs to do. And force the takedown initiative there of Iasmim.
Yeah.
And she takes her down.
But she can't settle. She's got to just get right back up.
And she needs to push on the ear. You need to get Iasmin's ear to her shoulder. Not the top of her head, not the back of her head, her ear to her shoulder. Because like we mentioned before, Iasmim is a big, strong girl.
And just pulls her down.
She got to get her hips out and turn into her. Because if you let her take your back, you're going to be stuck there for possibly the rest of the round.
And Iasmim is content with just, hanging out here waiting for opportunities to get a submission.
She can stand, she can shake her off.
Yeah, build up to her toes.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have both hooks in secured tight enough.
Yeah, start tripoding.
And then once she does get her off her, man, then Kat can land in mount and rain down strikes right off the bat. She doesn't even have to stand up and start from scratch.
She's got to get one of those hooks out. At least take like her left leg, throw it back, and then bring it back underneath her to get one of those hooks out.
Yeah, all Iasmim has is the left hook.
Iasmim just long and strong.
Yeah, even right here, Iasmim, if I'm her, man, I'm just going to land some strikes, make it uncomfortable there for Kat Nelson. Don't just hang out here and try to force the submission attempt and just give her only one thing to think about. Give her multiple things. Ground and pound, force the referee, Chris McNoshi, to come in and think about stopping it, or maybe, try to sink and chase those submission attempts.
Yeah.
You got to go back and forth. Maybe
Because
transition to head and arm.
It's going to be a lot easier for Iasmim to get an opening if she's hitting her. But she is working for the head and arm choke.
She needs to answer the phone, get that elbow in there, and create space.
Yeah, or at least use your hand to push against.
Yeah, that's getting tight.
It's a little bit harder because she's on the fence, so she's not able to fully get flat.
Yeah.
But with her having the jiu-jitsu that she does, you don't want to give her positions like that. And Iasmim is just transitioning flawlessly, effortlessly from head and arm choke now to the back. And now she has the figure 4 locked in.
The same position she was in at the end of the first round. Iasmim just trying to distract her hands with those little rabbit punches, get her to move them away from her neck.
And Kat is looking super composed here, but a little bit too composed. I need a little bit more sense of urgency here, as it's less than a minute here, round number 2. Where she could already be down on the scorecard. It's 2 rounds to none after this second round.
It's a tough position to be in right now. Figure 4 right next to the cage. You can't even really turn and get the lock in there.
Iasmim's so just methodical with that attack.
Just cool and calm, like. But this is what I want to see out of Iasmim. No, strike, strike, strike. Don't just burn your biceps out by trying to chase all these submissions. You got the body lock triangle and strike, strike, strike. Last 10 seconds. Second round, man, ended just like the first.
So keys to victory for this, for these ladies. Iasmim, she needs to get it to the ground and maybe earlier before she gets peppered up. And Kat needs to, like you were saying, box. Leave your feet on the ground.
Yeah, because every time, the times when she's able, when Iasmim is able to take Kat down, is that she's backing up and throwing those kicks. Those kicks aren't doing as much damage as she would like to, but her boxing is. That's why the nose there of Iasmim is bloodied up.
The legs are blistered up as well, but that's not going to do it.
Yeah, no.
And it makes her susceptible.
To just continue to, she's continuing to come forward and walk through. If I'm in the corner of Kat Nelson, I'm telling her, man, you need to fight. If I'm in the corner of Iasmim, I'm telling her, man, you can finish this fight. The fight is yours. Now it's up to how is it that you want to win this fight. Do you want a decision, or do you want another finish added to your record?
Kat's got to come out and put those hands on her right now and keep it moving, because when she settles and she doesn't move her feet, that's when Iasmim just kind of bull rushes her and just drags her down. To the ground.
Third and final round.
Like stick and move, and then you find your opening and you really take it. Get some feints in there. Now follow up with a 1-2.
These hooks, these strikes here are landing great. Even though the kicks are landing, forget the kicks, because all it takes is one kick for Iasmim to catch or just step into it. You step into a punch, it's going to hurt. You step into a kick, you can eat the kick and catch it and take your opponent down.
And she's shown once she gets her hands on her, she can take her down. A well-timed uppercut.
Yeah, Kat needs to plant her feet and stay here in the center of the combatagon. She doesn't want to back up. Once her feet hits back up, you know, where that those logos begin, that blue circle, man, then that's when Iasmim initiates the takedown.
And just needs to move just enough to keep the perfect range for her to keep on hitting.
It's almost inevitable that we know what's coming.
Yep. Yeah. Kat needs to stay inside the red circle. That's where she's safe. As soon as you back out the circle, that's when Iasmim goes in for her shot. Make her come to you.
And I know Iasmim is waiting for her time to be able to try to get a takedown.
Yep. Kat needs to stay long here. Stay long and continue with those strikes. 3 minutes left there for her to finish this. Right there, Kat needs again strikes. More popping that jab, 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 and see where you want that right hand to land. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 overhand. Jab, 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 uppercut.
Or even a 1-2-1.
Yeah, exactly. Just straight punches down the pipe. My straight punches, 1-1-2, 1-2, are going to land quick before my opponent's wide, loopy hooks. But no kicks. See,
Kat's getting the better of the hands, but Iasmim is tougher than a Waffle House steak.
She's still in there. All she's got to do is just hang in there for 2 more minutes. But her chin is up high. If I'm Cat, I'm biting down, throwing my hooks, continue to coming down with my strikes, and get ready for the takedown. There, Iasmim, she needs to stomp hard. She needs to stomp that foot hard. Stomp that foot hard down to the ground and open up those legs and sit down. Make yourself as heavy as you can be. She needs to stomp hard. Iasmim did not like those strikes. Cat needs to turn, jack up that underhook, and then strike off the break.
Yep.
Iasmim just too strong in that position.
Yeah, Iasmim needs to utilize that head pressure and just grind underneath the chin there of Cat, and then drop down. Get those hands clasped right around behind the kneecaps there of Cat.
And in all honesty, this is probably what Iasmim was working the whole camp anyway. She knows that Cat is a good striker, and her easiest ways to victory will be to drag her down. So she could probably stay here for a while because she's like, I'm tired of getting hit.
And Cat there gives up her back there, and Iasmim takes her down with 90 seconds left here.
And Cat's got to hustle to get back up because she was doing great for the first 3.5 minutes of this round.
Get up, Cat! You gotta get up, mama!
And Iasmim just crawls up her.
It's hard though. Like, Iasmim is a big girl. You've been fighting for almost 15 minutes now. And then her pressure on top, you know, is going to be a lot and difficult to get her off of you. It's like this is where Iasmim wants to be. This is where Cat was not trying to be. So she's got to explode. She's only got 38 seconds left in this fight. She's got to explode and create an opening. Because it's not like she has time. And if we remember when Gilbert Burns fought Jack Della Maddalena, it was the last few seconds of the round he got up and then was able to land a knee and finish the fight. But it's just a matter of can Cat will herself to create that opening.
Short time.
Whew. Yeah, beautiful job there by Iasmim, man. She stuck to the game plan.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining fight.
Fighting tonight